Hey y'all, little old black eagle here. I'm I probably shouldn't even be doing this because I am dog tired. I can barely formulate a thought, but fuck it. I figured I figured why not? As my grandfather used to say, why not? Um yeah, why? Well, I guess what I have to say is that I don't have a beef with anybody, any of y'all, not one of you out there on YouTube. Okay. Yes, I've had difficult interactions. I guess that's a good way to put it. Um, yes, I've had issues with one person. We all know who it is. And for the record, regardless of what she thinks, I don't have any ill will toward her. I've let it go. I don't wish anything bad on anybody, not one of you, not one. Um, what I've learned in my life, a lesson, a difficult lesson that I've had to learn in my life, first and foremost, is nobody really gives a shit what I think about anything. And why is that? Because people have their own stuff. Nobody gives a crap what little old black eagle thinks about anything. And I don't blame you. Um, and no offense, I don't give a shit what anybody out there thinks about anything. I certainly don't judge people on their feelings toward any given subject, any given person, who you like, who you gravitate toward, who you spend time with online. I don't care. And yes, I do go, I don't even want to say go back and forth. Yes, I do, you know, gosh, what do I want to say? Yes, I'm in a few different uh, chats. People cross over, people I've known from a few years ago that I know now that, and my connection with people is my connection with that person, regardless of what chat room I bump into them in. And never, ever will I be somebody who decides to like somebody or not like somebody based on somebody else's feelings toward that person, if that makes any sense. And I will never base my opinion on any of y'all on who you choose to interact with on YouTube or whatever, wherever. I allow people their own feelings. I allow people their own reasons. I allow people their own prejudices for whatever reason they have them. I don't give a rat's ass if you don't like black people, Chinese people, Jewish people. I don't care who you like or who you don't like. That's not what I base my reasons for gravitating towards somebody. I know a lot of people in my personal life that have prejudices toward lots of people. And, my I base my relationship or how I feel about that person on my relationship with them. Now, am I going to stand there and let somebody call somebody a nigger or a spick or a Jew or a kike or whatever? No. But that never comes up in my personal life. People just aren't that bold. We become bold and brazen when we're on the internet. Um, so there's that. I mean, one of my favorite people in the entire world is this old guy that comes down to the wharf all the time, and he hates everybody. He's got something to say about the Canucks, the Canadians that come down to Maine to vacation. He doesn't like, he doesn't like anybody. But I love him because he's a good guy. Deep down, he's a good man. And if I'm broken down on the side of the road, or if he finds out that, I'm building a porch or a deck or whatever, just as a random, non existent example, he would be there. And, there are people in my community that I live with that I probably don't agree with their politics or some of their personal preferences toward certain races or religions. But I'll tell you what, when someone in my community needs something, everybody pitches in. There's a woman who just lost her son, 23 years old, who, lived with his mom and paid all of her bills, basically took care of this woman. And he was recently killed. And the entire community pitches in to make sure that that woman doesn't have to worry about anything. Her taxes have already been paid. She has food brought to her. She has people that show up and see if she needs to get to the doctor. And that's not going to stop ever. That will continue until that woman dies. So that's the people that I come from. And that's the kind of person that I try to be. Okay? I don't judge people on how much money they make, what their religion is, none of that. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay? I'm not going to tell someone to go fuck themselves because I know that they don't like Jews if they want to show up and pitch in to help this woman out. So, I would welcome a conversation with anybody out there that has an issue with me on anything that I've done or said on YouTube. Anytime. Figure out how to make that happen, and I'll be there. But don't sit in a chat calling me out on God knows whatever it is you've decided that I've done or I haven't done, and then not have the balls to come up and talk to me. I'm not telling you I'm going to come at you or anything like that. You want to talk to me? Let's talk. I could really give a shit, to be honest with you, but if we're going to be interacting in the same circles on YouTube, then don't sit in a chat room throwing jabs at me. I wouldn't do it to you. And if I did do it to you, I hope somebody out there would tell me to, knock it off. I don't try to claim that I have any more whatever reason or right to say anything to anybody on YouTube. And, I'm just there to socialize. And I'm not afraid to tell people how I feel. But I'm not on YouTube in chat rooms looking to beef with people. I'm really not. I know my personality can be a little abrasive, a little blunt. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just who I am. And believe it or not, this is the toned down version of Black Eagle. Uh, yeah. I mean, it's age, maturity, call it whatever you will, but I don't feel that I have no interest in, having any type of combative interaction with people. So sometimes it happens, but it's not the end all be all for me. It's really not that deep. But just for the hell of it, if and when you ever want to have a conversation and call me out on my shit, that my egregious behavior on YouTube, feel free. Set it up. I'll be there. Until then, just shut the fuck up.